What's up, everybody? It's Missy Barra, and today I am painting a pumpkin, and this was inspired by my visit to the Dallas Arboretum. Yesterday, I went with my friend to the Arboretum to see the new pumpkin exhibit called Mundo Mexico. There were more than 110,000 pumpkins, gourds, and squash, representing 7 regions of Mexico through artistry. Oaxacan artists Jacobo and Maria Angeles were the geniuses behind this exhibit, and it did not disappoint. And yes, this sign is made of flowers called pasuchi or marigolds. And if you ever saw the movie Coco, you know what these are. These are alebrijes, which are hand-painted spirit guides or nahuales from the Zapotec traditions and sculpted by artists from Oaxaca, Mexico, named Jacobo Angeles Ojeda and Maria del Carmen Mendoza. And this was a representation of the Temple of Kukulkan, which is a Mayan pyramid at Chichen Itza in the Yucatan Peninsula. And this was a replica of Frida Kahlo's house in Mexico City, Casa Azul. But my favorite part of this exhibit was this woven tapestry, which was called Cielo Tejido, meaning woven sky, which was made by women artisans from Etzlatlan, Jalisco, Mexico. It was made of 1,188 hand-crocheted hexagons and took 3,500 hours to make. So afterwards, we went and sat and watched this beautiful fountain, and the sky was gorgeous. This beautiful sunset was lingering, and the trees were starting to light up. It felt like fall. So I had these amazing morning glories blooming all September long, and now they're kind of whittling away, but they're so beautiful. I said, this is what I want to paint on my pumpkins so they can last forever. Well, maybe a long time. And so I am painting this pumpkin with acrylic paint and using my fan brush to create the petals of my morning glories. I wanted different color stripes, just like on the petals, because there's like a dark blue and light blue and purple and lavender. And so all that comes on this beautiful little brush. I'll put the link in the description so you can get one too, because they're amazing. So each time I go get some more paint, I put a little white on the corner, a little blue on the other corner, and so on, and I get these beautiful colors and stripes. Now I'm adding a darker stripe in between the petal sections, because usually the petals have like 2 sections within each petal. And then inside in the middle it was very light. Could be yellow, could be white. So I'm going to add as many flowers as I want to around my pumpkin. I have to leave some space for my leaves because those are coming next. So while this paint dries, I'm going to get that other white pumpkin you see behind there and do something fun with that. Now with this pumpkin, I just want to do something fun and get some glow-in-the-dark paint, and I just oozed it all over the top so it would look like the hair of the pumpkin. You'll see in a minute. And I also put some eyes and a creepy mouth. And so I put it in the sun for about 5 minutes and then brought it to a dark closet. And look how amazing this is. Woohoo! Okay, so while that dries, I'm going to come back and add some leaves. So I just added some green, some yellow, and some dark green to these beautiful leaves, because that's another beautiful thing about morning glories is their leaves. They're so big and vibrant. All right, now that the flowers are dry, I can add the next color, which is this beautiful magenta that goes right on top of that dark blue, and it makes such a beautiful statement. I love this. Notice my really thin brush. I'll put the link in the description. It came with the fan brush, so all of that will be together. Now to add some white. This is why you want it to be all dry so that these colors really show up. The white is looking fabulous. And then finally, I painted the stem of my pumpkin. It looks so pretty. You could choose any color for this, but I thought, green because it's a stem. At one point, it was probably very green. last but not least, I have to put my vine, and I have these acrylic markers, which are my favorite. They did the best. Oh my goodness, I couldn't get this thin line with a paintbrush as nicely. Look how beautiful this is. I hope you have fun painting your pumpkin. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate it so much, and I appreciate you. You guys are amazing. I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.